Hello guys, welcome to the channel. Today I am going to explain a 2016 amazing movie named Invisible Girl. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care. In the beginning of the movie, it is shown that an asteroid is coming from space towards the Earth. After that, we see a person named Al, who was trying to unload something from a big ship in the sea, and the weight of that parcel was 1 ton, and the capacity of the small boat he had brought was only 600 kg. He requests to the owner of the boat, that please take all my goods and take some extra money in return, but still the boatman does not agree. Then he plays a trick, and asks the owner of the ship to tell the boatman, that the parcel weight is of 600 kg. The boatman agrees, but due to overload, the boat sinks after some distance. After that, Al and boatman anyhow reach to the ground. The boatman gets angry on Al, and asks money for the boat, but due to lack of money, Al gives his car to the boatman. But still his trouble was not over yet, as the parcel which sank was worth of 7 crores. He has to make up for it, because it happened due to his mistake. So for loan, he meets his childhood friend Lana, who was a cashier in a bank. But she refuses after hearing the loan amount, and says, that no one will give you such a huge amount unless you have some good security. Then Al gets disappointed. On this, Lana says, that you should come to my house, maybe my father can do some help. In fact, both of them loved each other very much. After that, we see Lana's family, which was very big and all used to live together. Family members has their own dreams, like his father whose name was Bros, who wanted his family to be together. His wife Lita, wanted to become a theater artist. His son Lick, who wants to join the army, but gets rejected every time due to asthma. His daughter Sasha's dream is to grow up soon, so that she can take care of the house. After that Al tells her problem to Lana's father, and asks him for help. But Bros refuses to help and says, that people like you take loan from others' security, and do not return the money. After that, the bankers harass us. On the other hand, the asteroid has come close to Earth, and after a while it falls on Lana's house and a big pit is formed. All the people came outside of house and realize, that grandfather is still inside the house. Then they bring him back. After that, Al tells everyone, that we should find that asteroid, which we can sell, and we can get a good amount. Everyone agrees and starts searching, but even after a lot of digging, they do not find that asteroid. Everyone gets tired and goes to sleep, but Al does not stop and keeps on searching, as he has to pay 7 crores. After some time, he finally gets it. After that, grandfather calls Al and says, that it is time for me to leave, and while saying this, he died. On seeing that, Al becomes very sad and thinks, that how should he say this to the family members. Then Al goes to tell Lana, but she was in deep sleep as she was tired. Seeing this, Al does not wake him up. The next morning, Lick calls Al, and tells him, that asteroid has been liquefied. Lick reveals, that Dad has accidentally kicked him down, due to which the liquid has spread all over the house. Here comes a big twist in their life, as all member of the family gets different superpowers. As Sasha got the power, with which she could easily fold and lift anything. Lita can now fly, and Lana get power to become invisible. The family members get shocked, and start to jump with joy. Meanwhile, they come to know a special thing that, if they stay together, only then their superpower works. That means they have to stay within a radius of 20 meters, otherwise this superpower won't work. Then their grandfather comes, we come to know that he is still alive. After that Al take Leela and Sasa to a doctor's for checkup, that due to superpowers, if there is no problem in his body. On which the doctor says, that he is absolutely fine. After that, everyone is enjoying sitting in the house. Al says to everyone, why don't we use this superpower, from which, we can earn a lot of money, but Bros ignores his point. Only then Lick comes and says, that I have come to know about my superpower, I can understand animals' language. Whenever he goes to his dogs, he understands what he is saying. The same night, we all see that Al is trying to bend the iron rod, but he couldn't and he gets sad, as everyone had some superpower, but he did not have it, whereas he finds that asteroid. In the next scene, we see Bros, who is in toilet, but as soon as he takes deep breaths, he disappears and comes out of the house, which means Mr. Bros could travel anywhere in a deep breath. In the next scene, Mr. Bros brings everyone to a lake, so that everyone can try their superpower. After that, Al says, that why don't we rob a bank with this superpower, it will make us all rich. Because Al was in trouble, by any means he wanted to get rid of his debts, that's why he is getting this type of ideas. But Lana is not happy with Al's idea, and due to which Al gets angry and leaving the place. Then Lana also sits in his car. After some distance, a car overtakes them and stops them. In fact, it was the same Don whose belongings Al had drowned in the sea. Due to which, Don asks Al for his money or else he threatens to take out all the organs of Al and sell them in China. Due to which Al gets scared and Lana hears all this, and that is why she agrees for the bank robbery. In the next scene, All and Sutlana take Bros to a bungalow, so that he became greed, and he agrees to buy the bungalow and steal the bank. But Mr. Bros was man of principle, that is why he refuses. Then Sutlana starts crying and emotionally blackmailing her dad, that I have not asked for anything from you till today, and then Mr. Bros agrees for bank robbery. After that, all three of them come home, and after gathering everyone, Mr. Bros explains the plan of robbery to all of them, that we will all be sitting outside the bank in a car, and Sutlana will come back after stealing in the bank being invisible. After that it is night. In the garden, All tries to lift a cup in the air without putting his hand and he picks it up, but only then Sutlana becomes visible. That means, she was lifting the cup, due to which All makes fun of himself once again. At morning they say to All, that we should show our power to the people, but All refuses them. But after thinking something, he agrees. After that, everyone goes to a theater, and shows their power, so that they can earn money. In the next scene All could draw water with his finger, meaning now All also has superpower now. After that, All and Sasha go to a restaurant to have lunch together, but some goons start speaking inappropriately to All, which makes Sasha angry, and Sasha starts beating them. In the next scene we see that they all sit in a car outside the bank, and Sutlana is going in the bank. With her power, Sutlana becomes invisible, but her clothes were still visible, so she has started taking them off. Then after that, Sutlana enters the bank with All, and goes inside, and starts searching for the locker password, which she finds. And as soon as she starts opening the locker, she becomes visible. Actually, the police comes outside the bank and starts pushing their car parked outside the bank, due to which she is out of the range of her family. As I told you in the beginning, that everyone has to stay within the range of 20 meters. So Sutlana is now visible and comes and sits in the car without stealing, as the police is outside the bank, and in such situation it was very risky to steal. After that, Mr. Bros takes a deep breath, which makes him disappear from the car. Now he didn't know where he is, that's why Mr. Bros calls Sutlana. And at the same time, the police open the gate of their van, and see that Mr. Bros is sitting there. After that, All brings Mr. Bros home from the police station, and as soon as he comes home, All starts shouting at everyone, and saying that, all of you find it easy to steal the bank, if you keep doing stupid things like this, we will never steal the bank. After that, Lita says that, tomorrow I have a show in the theater, then All get an idea, that we will divert everyone's attention towards Lita and rob the bank. In the next scene, it is shown, that Lita gets nervous on seeing so many crowds and flies out, and then Sutlana and All trying to convince her. Then there that Don came, and beats All very badly. After that All comes out of anger and tells everyone that, you all are good for nothing. On hearing this, Mr. Bros gets angry and says, that no matter what happens, now we will definitely rob the bank. After that, he goes to the bank, and Sasha pulls with a chain and uproots the whole window. All turns off all the CCTV cameras, then Sasha goes inside the bank, and throws the entire safe of the bank outside. After that, they all manage to escape with that safe. In the next scene, we see that they stays at one place, and start enjoying. Grandfather says that, the time has come for him to die, that's why leave me here, and you guys go away, and after a while he died. After that, on the way, All gives everyone their share of money. Then Sutlana says, that we should not left grandfather like this, and should go to pick him up. Then All disagree. Then Sutlana angrily gives All's share and asks him to get out of the car. Then All angrily walks out of the car. In the next scene, it is seen that All pays all the money of Don and was going out of a country hiding the remaining money. All sees in the TV in the airport, that Sutlana's family has been caught by the police. Actually grandfather's body is found by the funeral agent, which Sutlana and her family go to pick up, but he refuses to give them that body, and then they try to bribe this agent with $1 million. Then he agrees, but he suspects those people, and call the police, due to which they are caught, and tells everything. Then All comes with grandfather, who was still alive. As soon as all those people come in a range, their superpower gets turned on. They make the whole court into turmoil. After that, Sasha breaks the prison with her power, and Lita starts to distract everyone by flying, so that all the people manage to escape from there. After that, they all go to a port, where they meet the same Don, and with the help of him, they escapes to China after being locked in a container. And this is where our movie ends. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you want to make sure you never miss a new upload, be sure to subscribe to the channel Mr. Explainer, turn on notifications and click the bell icon. You'll get a notification whenever I upload a new video like this.